Final pair. A.J. Buchanan has been sitting on the bye for a good portion of the night. Buchanan and Wilhelm. Man, Buchanan trying to hold on, and he doesn't do it. Jordan Wilhelm going to be the winner. Buchanan had him by a bunch at the tree, takes just a little too much at the finish line. A win light will go to Jordan Wilhelm. So here we go with top. Super Pro. Super Pro, round number 4. Super Pro, win or lose, you got money coming this round. Win or lose, Super Pro, you got money coming. Mark Talmadge and Austin Cardulis. Hey, Jack Sargent with the bikes. We need you immediately to the head of staging. If you don't get there, we will disqualify you. We need you for a rerun. Absolutely need you up here for a rerun, Jack. If you don't get up here, you will be disqualified. Last call, Jack. And top end win light is going to go to Austin Cardulis. Brad Liggett and George Atkinson. Atkinson down in 5:39. The vet roadster going to be on the creek side. Chasing down Liggett down in 6:13. Win light will go to Liggett. 6:14 with a 9 on the 13. 14 light, the 15 light, and a 41 with a 9. Not going to get it done for Atkinson. Josh Morgan, the Burnout King from New Carlisle, dialed in 6:42, 5:90 for Josh Harper. All dragsters back to the lanes. All dragsters, we need you to lanes, please. All dragsters to the lanes. All dragsters to the staging lanes at this time, please. Ron Basin taking out Tyler Bohannon last pass. Not sure we have the angle there. When might we go to Russello. Russello will be back. Jeremy Popple and Rob Kropfeld. Kropfeld dialed in a 612 to 523. And win light will go to Kropfeld. 007, dead 5. Again, we need all dragsters to the staging lanes. Dragsters, need you there, please. Dave Kinney, Roman Cosner, your next pair. Kinney down 662. Out of Bowling Green, Kentucky, Cosner at 563. Big starting line advantage. Gonna go to the S10, and Kinney will be your winner. Dead on with a 9. Rob Saunders, 69 Nova down 594 to the 601 of Ricky Adkins. Adkins going high gear only, so you're going to watch Saunders probably almost immediately go ahead of Adkins and then get turned right back around at top end and be chased 6 to a 12. Side by side, finish line. It's going to be Saunders dead on 8. 8 down margin of victory over Adkins, who led him back around. Joey Robertson and Doug Miller, your next pair. Doug Miller out of Christiansburg. 6, flat dialing for Miller. And Joey Robertson, who goes red by 7 thou. Hunter Whitehead and Wes May. 674 to a 636 for Whitehead. Whitehead, and Rob Saunders getting wins over Wes May and Garrett Griffith. Chris Wheatcraft in the Duster. Yes, that's a Duster. Donnie Stokes' crew and Donnie and the crew ready to go. Wheatcraft and Dustin Jones. And it's going to be Wheatcraft keeping on. 432 dialing goes 437, 162. Travis Colangelo and Mark Talmadge, the American Race Cars head guy. Forward to a 24, Travis Colangelo in trouble. Win light will go to Mark Talmadge. Next up, AJ Buchanan. Getting ready to go against Austin Cardulas. Matt Peters, Dave Kinney, your final pair. Identical reaction time for Kinney and Peters. It's going to be Matt Peters. 6:30 with a 6. 12 dead 7. Not going to get it done. Margin of victory 1/1000th of a second. Motorcycle Shootout, lane 9. Motorcycle Shootout, lane 9. Jason Sargent. And Donnie Stokes. And it's going to be Donnie Stokes. We got a whole lot going on here. Again, we need our Liguori Racing motorcycle pro bike, Liguori Racing pro bike. We need you back to lane 9. Liguori Racing pro bike back to lane 9. Brian Whitney and Zach Evans. Whitworth going to be the winner. Sean Langdon, by the way, got the win in the pair before. Man, my goodness. Top Fuel guy comes in, shows up at a bracket race, and just goes nuts. Darren White and Eric Bowman. Your next pair. Bowman out of Delaware, Ohio. Creekside of the racetrack. 12th now in the hole at the hit with Darren White on the tower side. Creekside, the old winner, dead on with a 2. Eric Bowman getting it taken care of. Darren White, 008 and 200's over, not getting her done. Philip Briggs and Billy Back, your next pair. Briggs dialed in 495 to the 429 for Back. Easy enough. 428 with a 4 and a 429. He was 005 red, but Philip Briggs was 17 red in front of him. And shuts her down with a 499 to end the evening. Hello, Paterkas. Hey, he's looking at me like, where'd that noise come from? Motorcycles, we need our Pro Bike Shootout back to lane 9. Pro Bike Shootout back to lane 9. Come on, racers. Down to 16 of you. Pro Bike Shootout, lane 9 at this time, please. Brian Lampton, 478 dialing out of Holland, Indiana. Going to be chasing Scott Demmett. Got a 1 light head start. Beaver Creek, Ohio. 14th down, the margin. And the Kloppenstein race cars machine does not get there in time. Gave himself 14 in the hole at the start line, 3 in the hole at the finish line. He basically had no room. George Buchhalter dialed in 522 against Hunter Patton. 448. Buchhalter in, set, ready to go. $1,000 difference. Buchhalter and Patton. It's going to be Buchhalter. And Patton will park that hot rod for the night. 523 on the 22. Now Randy Chestnut, 438 dial in. For Randy backing up on the tower side. Wayne Adams. Hamilton, Ohio. Ready to move up on the creek side. Getting down to the small numbers here. Round number 4. Round 4, the competition, the Competitive Suspension Solutions. I should know that. Shane Swigert, you're listening. You can smack me when you see me in October. Competitive Suspension Solutions, making your race cars work regardless of conditions, no matter what. Check out Shane Swigert and the crew at Competitive Suspension Solutions. Randy Chestnut in, set, waiting on Wayne Adams. Waiting. And 006 to 24, advantage Adams, win light Adams. No box, need you the lanes, please. No box, there's 7 of you, we got to ladder you up. No box, need you the lanes, please. No box, need you to the lanes, please. Come on up, no box. John Langdon and Chris Wallen. Wallen dialed 477 in the McIlvain chassis unit. Against Langdon out of Danville, Indiana, dialed 458. No box. Need you to the lanes immediately. We need our motorcycles ready to go. Motorcycles, need you to the lanes and ready to go, please. Two-thou difference between Langdon and Wallen. Finish line comes up, and Wallen takes out the fueler of Sean Langdon. 78 with an O on the 77. Margin of victory, 0.02 of a second. So we have the by car that's actually going to go down. And then we got our final pair in top getting ready to come out. Final pair in Super Pro getting ready to come around the building in a minute. We need no box to the lanes, no box. We are getting down to small numbers. Final pair, Courtney Grizzy and Brian Whitworth. Courtney down in 456. Going to be chasing the 465 of Whitworth. Grizzy and Whitworth. Advantage Whitworth, win light Whitworth.
Final Call Promotions' second annual Working Man's 10 Grands is presented by Law Chevrolet Buick. Our Friday presenting sponsor, Tfc Transportation. Gene Lampshire's company knows the value of hard work, delivering for their customers on time, and creating logistical solutions for everyone involved in Truckers for Christ. Visit them online at tfctrans.com. The Saturday presenting sponsor is Mays Powder Coating and Sandblasting. Larry Mays is on the property this weekend, so find him for any inquiries regarding powder coating and sandblasting. Simply look for the large stacker trailer with the Mays Powder Coating and Sandblasting logo on the side. Sunday's presenting sponsor is Grizzly Inc., the construction and industrial supply company you should be shopping with. Find Troy Mann for information regarding more on Grizzly Inc. or visit them online at grizzlyinkonline.com. That's grizzlyinkonline.com. Other round prizes and product giveaway sponsors include Alliance Racewear, VP Racing Fuels, FDI Performance, Stainless Works, Competitive Suspension Solutions, May Race Carbs, Champs Performance, 50/50 Race Cars, Bomb Track Fabrication, and D's Nuts, Ligori Drag Racing, Staging Light Graphics, House of Pain Performance, JB Tire and Auto, and K&R Performance. And a huge thank you sincerely to Ron Vance and the entire staff at Killcare Dragway for making the second annual Working Man's 10 Grands come true and to allow these fabulous racers the weekend of competition that they so desperately want.
We need the rest of the door cars in top. The rest of the door cars in top to 7 and 8. Rest of the door cars in top to 7 and 8. I think we have one doubled up dragster in top left, and you're going to be called here shortly, Mr. Whitworth. Once again, we need box door cars back to the lanes. Box door cars back to the lanes. 7 and 8. Box door cars back to the lanes. 7 and 8. We need our doubled up dragster back to 1 and 2. Doubled up dragster. Where's just Mr. Whitworth? We need you to 1 and 2, and we need you there soon. And then we'll call the rest of you very shortly thereafter. But we need Brian Whitworth. You are our last doubled up dragster. We need you to the staging lanes, please. And big old red light, wind light gonna go. They took my cheat sheet. Michael Schmall, Cincinnati, Ohio, 2003 Suzuki, down 581, 573. Here on the tower side. .22 to a 23, excellent side-by-side race. Finish line comes up, the wind light will go to Michael Schmall. 83 on the 81, as his opposition couldn't run the number. Again, we need our doubled up dragster back to the lanes immediately, please. Going to give you about 2 more minutes before we start calling the rest of them, and you're just going to have to work harder. Wind light going to go Jeremy England over Perry Sowers. This is round 2, Liguori. Liguori Racing. Pro Bike Shootout round 2. Larry Hunter and Roger Wilhelm Jr. Larry dialed in 568. Had some problems, had to get pushed off the track. He's up against Wilhelm's 577. Line will go to the red light. He lost to Roger Wilhelm. Larry Hunter going to continue on. Greg Mallett and Kenzie with them. Kenzie out of Enon, Ohio, dialed 688, 561 for Greg. Okay, we need the rest of our dragsters to 3 and 4. Rest of our dragsters to 3 and 4, please. The rest of our dragsters to 3 and 4. Kenzie with the big advantage over Greg Mallett. She will be your winner. Dan Jewell and Bradley Shellhaus. Shellhaus dialed in at a 503, 569 for Jewell. Four to a 16. Jewell and Shellhaus to the top end. It's going to be Shellhaus getting the win light on the double breakout. Jewell's 15th thou under. Shellhaus just 6th thou under here in the Liguori Racing Pro Bike Shootout. Mays powder coating and sandblasting Sunday night here at Lost Chevrolet Buick. Working man's 10 grands. Getting down to smaller numbers. Joe Deck, dialed in 509, 492. Red light for Deck. Wing light is going to go to the tower side. 491 on the 92. We need the dragsters, so we've called all up top. We need the door cars in 7 and 8, dragsters in 3 and 4. Door cars in 7 and 8, dragsters in 3 and 4. Steve Witham dialed 727, GRS Racing, Cycle Shack, Boeing Johnson, L&S Importers, and Manufacturing. Against Brad Shellhouse, 2,000 difference. Top end, win light, gonna go to Shellhouse, gets around by not getting around. He breaks out by about 1,000, 16,000 under is Witham. So that'll be down to 8 in the Liguori Racing Pro Bike Shootout. We now go. May Race Carbs, round number 5, coming at you. Stephen Collier and Jordan Wilhelm. Collier, dialed 654. Jordan Wilhelm dialed 662, Delphos, Ohio. Collier out of Huber Heights, Performance Paint and Supply. Medallion or Finished Sealants, JB Tire and Auto. Parsons and Myers Race Engines. Wilhelm turns it red. Collier get the win. Joe Barney and Rob Fisher. Win light will go to Joe Barney. Folks, this is the buy run, and then we have one more pair. Stephen Collier's got to hustle back. We need that golf cart out of lanes 5 and 6. You need that golf cart moved immediately. There's that golf cart 5 there. Need to move that immediately, please. We're going to have a double coming through there like it's on fire in a minute. Buy run is Cody Allenbaugh, and we got one more pair in this round. Team Brapp, Dad and Sarah helping out Cody, and he was a bad man in the last round, so he gets the freebie into the semifinals. $668, 668 with a 1. Again, guys, clear out of 5 and 6, please. We're going to have a double coming through there. Don't get comfortable. Watch it back. Again, all of our top cars should be in the lanes. Door cars should be in 7 and 8. Doubles or door cars should be in 7 and 8, and dragsters in 3 and 4. And here we go, Mr. Brewer. Dan Brewer from West Milton, Ohio, 64 Plymouth. Dialed in, Addy 771. Stephen Collier dialed in 654. And one light going to go Collier, stays doubled into the semifinals. May Race Carbs, round number 5. Brad Liggett beating Bob Russillo. Russillo done for the night. Liggett, your winner. Josh Morgan and Doug Miller next up. Miller dialed in 599 to a 642. And Stephen Collier doubled into the semis on the no box side. So the Burnout King, Josh Morgan, up against Doug Miller. 003 to 002. Finish line comes up and the win light will go to Doug Miller. 2 dead 2. And Morgan broke out trying to get ahead. Got there first by 12. Needed to be 2 or less to get the win light. And Rob Cropfield going to beat the Whack Daddy Ron Baisden. Mark Talmadge and Rob Saunders. Saunders down in a 594, 606 for Talmadge. No box racers. As soon as you can get back, we'll take you. As soon as you can get back, we'll take you. No box. Motorcycles. As soon as you get back, we'll take you. 7 to a 10 advantage Saunders. The Indiana native gets beat. Mark Talmadge, your winner. Austin Cardulis and AJ Buchanan. Buchanan dialed in 711 to a 693. Or excuse me, Cardulis is 711, 693 for AJ. Tascola based. Again, we need our motorcycles back to lane 9. Motorcycles to 9. No box, back to 5 and 6. Identical reaction times. Cardulis and Buchanan. Top end, win light will go to Buchanan. He's under by 2 thou. Cardulis under by 14 thou. How fun is this? Chris Wheatcraft. The Duster dialed in 436. It's just a bracket car. Up against Hunter Whitehead, Baileytown, Alabama. This car is all Mopar, by the way. The Caged Insanity Duster moving into the beams to go against the man from Alabama, Hunter Whitehead. Wheatcraft's going to go by him so fast he's going to take off a layer of clear coat. Well, he's got to hope for a little bit of luck down there. Not going to happen. Great job by Hunter Whitehead and pretty darn good job by Chris Wheatcraft. But he was not going to get there. A little late on the let go. And that ends his day. Rob Saunders. Excuse me, that's Kenny Case. Case dialed in 645, 662 for Dave Kinney. Kinney and Case. Finish line comes up. It should be and will be Dave Kinney. Motorcycles back to lane 9 immediately, please, and no box. We need you back to the lanes. Motorcycles and no box. Your by run, Matt Peters. Brian Lampton and Billy back. Lampton, the last guy left, doubled in top. Lampton and back. It's going to be Lampton. The win light top end will go to Brian Whitworth. Chris Wallen and Sean Langdon. The rocket ship pilot here out of Danville, Indiana on the tower side. Chris Wallen, the McIlvain chassis dragster. He won this thing years ago, 478. It's going to be Wallen, and Langdon is done for the night. George Buchhalter and Wayne Adams. Buchhalter dialed 522 to a 489 for Adams. Buchhalter and Adams 5 to a 9. A win light going to go to Buchhalter. 7th down margin of victory over Wayne Adams. I believe we're going to see our bike car on the dragster side next. Rob Schneider. And then we're going to have a pair. After, and here he comes. Schneider 465 on the 67-003 light. Top door cars, need you back to the lanes. Top door cars, back to the lanes. Guys, we need to keep rolling on this. Top door cars, back to the lanes. Paula Holman and Brian Whitworth. Whitworth still doubled. Now 465, 505 for Holman. And Whitworth loses the double. Paula Holman is your winner. Larry Hunter, Michael Schmall, your first pair up. Hunter dialed in 567, Cowabunga Racing. Hopi Cycle and Inferno Productions helping him out. Michael Schmall out of Cincinnati dialed 581. Again, we need our dragsters and door cars all back to the lanes ASAP. Top door cars, we need you back to 7 and 8. Top dragsters need you back to 1 and 2. Bring them right back, racers. Turn and burn. Keep coming back as long as you keep winning. And I heard a missed gear, and I see a win light for Larry Hunter. Problems for Michael Schmall. Bradley Shellhouse, 502 to the 541. Shellhouse looking pretty good. Gotta run the number, gets it done. Shellhouse will be that. 502 with a 7. Jeremy England, the brothers have to race each other out of Westchester, Ohio. Jeremy. Now I hear the big brother's cow tongue and the little brother's calf tongue. Not sure who's who. Cow tongue's over on the right lane. Okay, thank you. Andrew England, 688, 490 for Jeremy. Well, one of them's going to the semis. Wow, 11 to a 12. It's still in doubt. Finish line, it's going to be Cow Tongue. Margin of victory. 0.03 of a second, dead on 5. Andrew says, take that, little brother. Brad Shellhouse, 565 to 491 here in the Tower Lane. Again, we need our door cars back. We need our dragsters back, please. out in front, and your winner. Joe Barney and Stephen Collier. Then there's going to be a bit of a wait. And Stephen Collier stays double.
Things you've done for me and you. Oh, I wanna get a lifetime of this, but I hope it won't take too long to confess to ourselves. I keep calling, but you won't seem to listen. I keep walking, but I can see you following. You wouldn't hold me back if you could. We've had ourselves to blame for our love. Oh, I tried to hold you close, but you just left me. I need to find a way out from this hell by myself. I keep calling, but you won't seem to listen. I keep walking, but I can see you following.
Again, we need our dragsters and door cars back. for top. We are going to be laddering at this point. And we do have one more pair. Stephen Collier already is in the final with one of his entries. Now he's got to race Cody Allenbach. And if he wins, he races himself in the final of no box. If he doesn't win, he's got to race Cody Allenbach again. Well, here we go. The other semifinal pair. Hey, that truck looks familiar. It's Stephen Collier. This time he's up against Cody Allenbach from Terre Haute, Indiana. Down 668. Team Brap, Dad and Sarah helping out his S10. Going to be leaving first against Stephen Collier, 654. Can Collier race himself in the final? He has been absolute terror today. 9-4. This is how you do it. 5-down margin. Finish line. Collier going to be your winner and runner-up in no box. My goodness. $653, both drivers, I believe. Holman, Whitworth, Wallen, we need you to the lanes, guys. Holman, Whitworth, and Wallen need you to the lanes. So here we go. Round 6. Brought to you by Champs. Champs Performance. We want to thank Champs Performance for everything they've done. This weekend, Dave Kinney and Brad Liggett. Kinney 662 dial into a 615 for Liggett in the Vega. Hartford, Indiana, the home base for Brad Liggett. Kinney out of Bowling Green, Kentucky. Again, we need all of our dragsters in the lanes and ready to go. Four motorcycles should be headed back. And Stephen Collier, you do have to come back and technically run yourself in the final. Just the way things work. Kinney and Liggett. Green light is going to go to Dave Kinney on the double breakout, 15 thou under to 28 thou under. Going to get the win, and Doug Miller is going to need a hug. A.J. Buchanan and Rob Kropfeld. Problems for Kropfeld. Guts are down early. A.J. will be your winner. Bikes, we need you there. Bikes, bikes, bikes. We need you there, guys. Bikes, we need you there. Got 4 of you left. We need to get to get you to 2 for the Liguori Racing Pro Bike Shootout. Mark Talmadge out of New York. New York versus Baileytown, Alabama, here in Southwest Ohio. Kind of a meeting of the two worlds. And Talmadge, the IEC Vega, needed a little miracle and didn't get it. He breaks out by 3 thou to be behind by 5 thou. Hunter Whitehead dead on 2 with a 12 white moving on. Now getting ready to go into the dragster side. And again, winners right back to the lanes, please. Stephen Collier needs you back to the lanes. Stephen Collier, we need you back to the lanes with your truck, please. Stephen Collier. We need a formality, Stephen, and you got to get there. Here comes our dragster side. Rick Schneider, Brian Whitworth. Schneider dialed in 465, heads up with Whitworth. And right now it's looking pretty good for the man from Westland, Michigan, and he will be your winner. Gets there first, even though Whitworth broke out. So Rick Schneider going to the semifinals. Let's see, Chris Wallen and George Buchhalter. Buchhalter down 523 to 477 for Wallen. Again, top guys, as soon as you can come back, please do. I know you're still going down the track, but kind of essential at this point to turn and burn. We need our last two bikes to the lanes, please. Bring them up. Last bike to the lane. $11,000 advantage, Buchhalter. Twin Light, Chris Wallen. I think we're missing Larry Hunter. Larry, if you could make it, please do. If you can't, let us know. Paula Holman, Brian Lampton. Paula Holman, Brian Lampton. Holman and Lampton, and it's going to be Lampton. Paula Holman done for the night. So Stephen Collier, man, this is a guy that's a local, pretty much a local legend at this point. Collier dialed in, 654, up against Stephen Collier. from Huber Heights, also dialed 654. Collier. Well, it looks like Stephen Collier didn't show, but Stephen Collier will get the win. Congratulations, Stephen Collier, your winner and a runner-up on the no-box side. By the way, he bet on himself as a high roller. Therefore, Stephen Collier is going to be inserted into the next round of Super Pro. And guys, we need those cars right back to the lanes immediately. Getting ready now for our semifinals in the Liguori Racing Pro Bike Shootout.
I'm falling apart now. Don't fight this pain. Sailing stormy rivers. I can feel you shiver. What if this could last forever? Babe, you got me on my knees. It's never wrong when you stand right by me, and I'll be right by your side. Sailing stormy rivers, and I can feel you shiver. What if this could last forever? Babe, you got me on my knees. It's never wrong when you stand right by me, and I'll be right by your
And Bradley Shawhouse taking out Andrew England. 14th out the start line, 8th out the finish line. Margin of victory pretty close. 5th thou breakout to a 1/10 thou breakout. So Brad Shellhouse could be a father-son matchup, but Larry Hunter's going to try to keep that from happening. Shellhouse, the Kawasaki on the creek side. Larry Hunter, also Kawasaki, kind of old school drag bike look. It's not going to be an all Shellhouse final. Larry Hunter gets the win. It'll be Bradley Shellhouse and Larry Hunter. And we need all of our drivers back to the lanes. We have one more round to run of the Super Pro before we can blend in our Here we go, folks. Super Pro, round number 7. Matt Peters out of Waynesville, 6:31 dialing against Hunter at Whitehead. Baileytown, Alabama, dialed in a 6:34. .50 race cars, round 7. So Matt Peters on the tower side, ever so slight weight, 0.03 of a second against Hunter Whitehead. .008 to not .008. Should be the man from Alabama, and it will be. Hunter Whitehead moving on. Dave Kinney, Bowling Green, Kentucky, 660 dial in against the 691 of A.J. Buchanan in the S10 battle. Man, I'll tell you, this has been a sea of S10s tonight. Vickery, Ohio, the home base for A.J., multi-time champion at Summit Motorsports Park. Won himself a few big money races over the years. Oh, against Dave Kinney. Dave gets around. We've seen this man standing in the winner's circle more than once. And we have 3 dragsters to come out. What'll get interesting is Mr. Collier is going to get dropped in and going to add a round to us here in a little bit. 009 to 21 advantage for the S10. Fooled you. Finish line comes up. Dave Kinney works the finish line like a pro. Takes out A.J. Buchanan. Buchanan had 12 down with the hit, but took too much finish line. Took 16 and needed to get back behind a little bit on the double breakout. Chris Wallen and Rick Schneider. going to be Snyder. 15-0 beats the 15-6 in the semifinals. Snyder on point. Now Brian Lampton. Need our other motorcycle, please. As Lampton turns it red. That means Snyder will have lane choice in final, dragster final. Guys, we need all of our vehicles back. Need all of our vehicles back to the lanes, please, immediately. We are, time is clicking away. Time is going quickly. We need you here to the lanes, please.
Most of the time I don't worry much about staying behind or to keep in touch with you. There's a reason I keep to myself. It's harder to be true to someone else. Love in my hand, I wanna be inside a dream, pacing around without a care for anything real. With every mistake I see the appeal, to stay on my back and watch the world fade out in a dream.
Folks, chapel service. Non-denominational chapel service. I understand they're going to do one at tomorrow morning, a drive-up service. And also an online service, but they're going to do a drive-up service at the Motor Mania rig. Or you can look for the JAMA Racing Ministry on YouTube or Mark Walter on Facebook. Well, actually, it's just going to be online service. I just got updated. Brian Lampton needs you to the staging lanes immediately. Brian Lampton immediately to the staging lanes. Larry Hunter, Bradley Shellhouse getting ready to come out for the final. Liguori Racing Pro Bike Shootout. Here we go, your final. In the Liguori Racing Pro Bike Shootout. Larry Hunter, Tip City, Ohio. 74 Kawasaki, Kawabunga Racing. Hopi Cycle and Inferno Productions. All helping out Larry. Dial 566 on the creek side. Tower side, Oink. The Oink Johnson sponsored man out of Springfield, Ohio, Bradley Shellhouse. Dialed in 5 flat. Both racers moving in for their final. Double 04 to a 15. Shellhouse trying to catch up to Hunter. It's going to be Larry Hunter. We now get ready for the final 3 in box door car because we added Mr. Collier. Here we go. 3-door cars and 2 dragsters left, and guys, hustle back if you win. Dave Kinney and Stephen Collier. Battle of the S10s to see who faced Hunter Whitehead. I don't know how that works. We'll be down to 1 dragster, so I have no idea how that works. We'll figure it out eventually. I'll ask Jake. He knows everything. Collier, the Performance Paint and Supply, Medallion or Finished Products. Parson & Myers Racing Engines and Craig's Transmission. S10 already won and runner-up in no box. Well, played the high roller card, and here he is versus Dave Kinney, and he'll go on. He wants to repeat what Rich Comar did last year. Kinney 11 red, Collier 8 to the good, 651 on the 54. Here comes Hunter Whitehead. Baileytown, Alabama. Whitehead, 635, 106. Here comes your last 2 dragsters. Let's see who's the last dragster standing. Rick Schneider. Schneider, Westland, Michigan. Hoosier Tires, Psycho B Racing, Wired to Win. ATM Innovations and Fleener Transmission helping him out. 465 down into Lampton's 476. Brian Lampton out of Holland. The Diamond, both of them on Diamond chassis dragsters. Again, guys, we need you to bring them right back. Please bring them right back. And then our motorcycle winner to the winner's circle, please. Seven to a 12 advantage. Going to go to Snyder. 5 now in the win light. 7 dead, 7. Lampton got there first by 4th thou. He needed to do by 2 or less to get the win light, and Rick Snyder continues on. So now we have down to 3 vehicles in Super Pro.
Final Call Promotions' second annual Working Man's 10 Grands is presented by Law Chevrolet Buick. Our Friday presenting sponsor, TFC Transportation. Gene Lampshire's company knows the value of hard work, delivering for their customers on time, and creating logistical solutions for everyone involved in Truckers for Christ. Visit them online at tfctrans.com. The Saturday presenting sponsor is Mays Powder Coating and Sandblasting. Larry Mays is on the property this weekend, so find him for any inquiries regarding powder coating and sandblasting. Simply look for the large stacker trailer with the Mays Powder Coating and Sandblasting logo on the side. Sunday's presenting sponsor is Grizzly Inc., the construction and industrial supply company you should be shopping with. Find Troy Mann for information regarding more on Grizzly Inc., or visit them online at grizzlyinkonline.com. That's grizzlyinkonline.com. Other round prizes and product giveaway sponsors include Alliance Racewear, VP Racing Fuels, FTI Performance, Stainless Works, Competitive Suspension Solutions, May Race Cars, Champs Performance, 50/50 Race Cars, Bomb Track Fabrication, and D's Nuts, Liguori Drag Racing, Staging Light Graphics, House of Pain Performance, JB Tire and Auto, and K&R Performance. And a huge thank you sincerely to Ron Vance and the entire staff at Kilcare Dragway for making the second annual Working Man's 10 Grands come true and to allow these fabulous racers the weekend of competition that they so desperately want.
We need our drivers, again, right back to the lanes. We are up against it. Drivers right back to the lanes, please. Rick Schneider needs you to the lanes, please, immediately. Rick Schneider to the lanes immediately, please. You're sitting on the bye. You can take the tree and back up. We just need you there immediately, please. Schneider, you are sitting on the bye, but we need you to the lanes. Here goes Super Pro round number 9. It's going to be a pair of door cars, and the dragster is coming. He might need a minute before his bye, but he's coming. Gets there first by 16, needed to be 15 or less. Your bye run will be Rick Schneider.
I wasn't up there. No, I told him after this round we're doing one motorcycle. I understand that, but that car just went. I didn't follow that.
Tonight is all about to let it go. Pick another road. Tonight the bitter essence of our time has made our hearts alone. My mind is taken down. My mind is breaking down. What do I hit the ground? What do I let it out? My demons come at night. My demons hold me tight. How can I take the fight? So get up, don't let this take you down. Don't let this break you down. Don't ever lose your mind. Don't ever run and hide. Won't let this take me down. Won't let this break me down. I'm up against you, burning.
Larry Hunter, need you to the winner's circle, buddy. We need you now. Larry Hunter, we need you now, please, with your bike. Thank you. We cannot begin to tell you how quickly we need you to get here. We need all the golf carts out of the winner's circle area immediately, please. All those golf carts and pit vehicles out of the winner's circle immediately. Chris Simmons to the winner's circle. Chris Simmons to the winner's circle. Everything's immediate at this point, Chris, and everybody. We have our finals are in the lanes, and we should be running them very shortly.
Standing right here in the Law Chevrolet Buick Winter Circle with their Liguori Drag Racing $5,000 motorcycle shootout. Larry Hunter, man, congratulations right here. It's kind of a off-the-wall idea I had, and here we are. $5,000 check in your name. I've got a trophy for you, and you get to keep the ladder. So awesome job here this weekend, and how was it right here at a big money race, racing a bike in the middle of all the chaos?
Yeah, it was fun once we got going.
Absolutely. Your wife is probably the happiest person on the planet. I thought she was going to, pass out over there. She was running back after you won. You definitely had two tough customers in the Shellhouse family there, but you got it done.
Yeah, I got lucky on the one, and we got it done on the second one.
There you go. Is anybody you'd like to thank to make this thing down the racetrack?
My wife right there, Denise, she does all, puts the dial on it and everything, so she's the one that does it all.
There you have it, your $5,000 Liguori Drag Racing Bike Shootout winner, Larry Hunter. Hold on to it, take a picture with it. Just like that.
Folks, we are going right up against it. Your finals. Getting ready to get in the cars and pull out onto the racing surface. Hunter Whitehead and Rick Schneider. Nope, I hear cars starting, and I see cars moving. Hunter Whitehead in the Camaro out of Baileytown, Alabama. Getting ready to race Rick Schneider. Westland, Michigan, Diamond Dragster. Your finals here tonight, the Law, Chevrolet Buick, Working Man 10 Grands, the Maze Powder Coating and Sandblasting Final. Big time hustle by the racers and the Kill Care crew. Prodded on by Jake to get this thing finished up on time. So here we go. Schneider and Whitehead. Schneider already in pre-stage. Whitehead already in pre-stage. Schneider getting ready to move the dragster up into the beams. 465 dial in for Schneider. 635 for Whitehead. Who's getting that final call promotions big check on the Maze Powder Coating and Sandblasting Saturday here at the Law? Chevrolet Buick, Working Man's 10 Grands. It's going to be Rick Schneider. Big fist bump at the start line for Team Schneider. Dead on 9, 8 dead 9, 1 red, and 3 over for Hunter Whitehead. Ladies and gentlemen, so again, folks, we have to call it a night. We are up against it. It's almost midnight. We start again tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. And Steve Collier, we'll need you to winner's circle also, Steve Collier. Again, guys, get to the winner's circle, but do it quietly, maybe toe.
Right down here, the Law Chevrolet Buick Winner Circle. The guy that won no box, runner up no box. I got your trophy here somewhere. We've got it right here. Neat trophy right here, Amaze Powder Coating Saturday. We got a K&R Pro Cube getting destroyed right there. Man, you were on a tear at 7 cars. You were 005, 007, then you missed it a little bit, and you were like, well, I'm going to put the delay box in. I'm going to forget everything I know that got me here and restart. That takes some pretty big cojones, and that's why I don't do it. You do.
Appreciate it. Thanks for having the race and having a good turnout. Thanks for all you do. I'd like to thank my dad, my sponsors, Performance Paint, Medallion Refinish, Parsons, JB's Tire and Auto. Can't do it without these guys. So my brother Mike, so he helps me make sure I can get to the track every week.
So we won and runner up no box. So here's a $2,500 check with your name on it. I know it's not what you wanted. We're going to be back here tomorrow.
We'll be here tomorrow, ready to get at it.
For anybody that doesn't know, Steve Collier makes the best dirt cake on the planet. I don't know what's in it, but Oreos are on top of it. And for that, I thank you. I hope you come back next year. Just bring dirt cake. We'll trade for entry fees.
Yeah, I'm in.
There you go, Steve Collier, winner and runner-up Maze Powder Coating Saturday, no box. Let's go. Can we get pictures? Come on. We got to go.
Can I stay a little bit? I know I got a fabricated picture.
Hell yeah.
Big Mike. Big Mike. Give it to Big Mike.
Give me the big mic.
Yeah, Mike.
Here's my big mic to hold it. I want to stand next to Carson. I'm short. I got in front of him. Behind him. Now I got me an ass shot over here.
Yeah. Good. Steve, can we get some cherry bombs? Hey, is that Smile? I did take JB Tire and Auto.
Yeah.
Sure did. Want me to hold this? Hold my hand, tire and hold. Fix my fan, brakes.
Hey, Joe. Joe, we got rats on. Joe, we got rats on. Not you, Joe. That Joe. Trans brake sticky. But I ain't getting no pussy. But I'm getting all the money. You a pussy. Joe, hey, my carburetor is sticky.
One last and final interview for the night right here in the Law Chevrolet Buick Winner Circle. Rick Schneider, your $10,000 Maze Saturday winner. You were absolutely lights out when you needed to be, and man, it landed you right here.
We had a good night. Everything worked out well. I was good when I needed to be good, and I was lucky when I needed to be lucky, so it all works.
Are we leaving Christopher and Tyler home more often?
Yes, yeah. They'll stay home for a while.
Absolutely, yeah. It was a kind of a crazy night. 364 entries down round one, and we're done before curfew. And I can't thank you enough for turning around as fast as you did and making it all worth it.
Yeah, we were pushing it. This runs gas, and it was getting a little hot, and the battery was getting a little stressed out, so we were stretching it at the end.
Is there a reason Mikey Bloomfield's calling me as your winter circle interview is going on?
He wants to say hi.
No. So Mikey Bloomfield says, who would you like to thank for this thing? I know Chris is a big part of it and the whole family, but who makes this thing go down the racetrack?
It's a family deal. Just want to say thanks to my wife, Krista, from Psycho B Racing, and Tyler, he helps me do the wrenching, so thanks to everybody.
He's not going to let us not answer. You can talk to him, but that's it, man. $10,000 race winner, Mays, Saturday.
What's up, Mikey?
Rick Schneider, and with that being said, we are a little bit, we're getting it done and over with. 364 cars. I can't thank you all enough for tuning in. Thank you to Mays Powder Coating. Thank you to Law Chevrolet Buick, and we'll be back Grizzly Inc. Sunday tomorrow morning at 10 a.m.
Final Call Promotions' second annual Working Man's 10 Grands is presented by Law Chevrolet Buick. Our Friday presenting sponsor, TFC Transportation. Gene Lampshire's company knows the value of hard work, delivering for their customers on time, and creating logistical solutions for everyone involved in Truckers for Christ. Visit them online at tfctrans.com. The Saturday presenting sponsor is Mays Powder Coating and Sandblasting. Larry Mays is on the property this weekend, so find him for any inquiries regarding powder coating and sandblasting. Simply look for the large stacker trailer with the Mays Powder Coating and Sandblasting logo on the side. Sunday's presenting sponsor is Grizzly Inc., the construction and industrial supply company you should be shopping with. Find Troy Mann for information regarding more on Grizzly Inc., or visit them online at grizzlyinconline.com. That's grizzlyinconline.com. Other round prizes and product giveaway sponsors include Alliance Racewear, VP Racing Fuels, FTI Performance, Stainless Works, Competitive Suspension Solutions, May Race Carbs, Champs Performance, 50/50 Race Cars, Bomb Track Fabrication, and D's Nuts, Liguori Drag Racing, Staging Light Graphics, House of Pain Performance, JB Tire and Auto, and K&R Performance. And a huge thank you sincerely to Ron Vance and the entire staff at Kilcare Dragway for making the second annual Working Man's 10 Grands come true and to allow these fabulous racers the weekend of competition that they so desperately want.
Okie dokie, that's a wrap. Congratulations to Rick Schneider for his win in the Mays 10K. Also to Larry Hunter for his win in the 32 Bike Liguori Shootout. So, yes, thank you to Laws, Chevrolet and Buick, as well as Angers Twins Racing. Thank you so much. Tomorrow, I think we're shooting for 10 o'clock. So, right around there, okay? We'll see you then. Love you. See ya. Bye.